Hello and welcome to the last full day in London. I'm sad about that. And as usual, I've gotten a late start. It's afternoon, it's almost 12:30. My stomach just wasn't feeling good, so I've just been moving slow. But I have also gotten a little bit more packing done, so that means I can kind of stay out a little bit later tonight and not have to worry about that as much. And so far, I haven't checked everything in the bag, but so far I think my bag is going to be at about a couple kilos underweight, so that's good. So that means I can do a little bit more shopping today, but I'm going to focus mostly on small stuff anyway. Yeah, my bag's underweight, which means I don't have to waste a ton of time being super creative with the packing. I can just pack stuff away. So I've been kind of slowly getting stuff put away and keeping out only what I need for tonight and tomorrow. So that's good, I guess. I'm tired, but I'm gonna try to make the most of today. I'm gonna stick pretty much in this area, kind of in the city. I think I'm gonna go over to Spitalfields. I'm wearing hardly any makeup today, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna go back over to Spitalfields. There's a shop there that I did see some things when I went through there last time. So I thought I would stop in there and then probably wander back towards St. Paul's and One New Change. It's really dark when I face this direction. So yeah, I'm just kind of wandering, a little bit of shopping, mostly just kind of saying goodbye to favorite places, if that makes sense. We'll see if my legs hold out. My knees are doing okay, but I'm also giving them a day off from being taped because the tape just starts to irritate me after a while. So I'm kind of taking a risk. I'm gonna probably tape them tomorrow for the airport, but today I'm just kind of letting my knees breathe a bit. It has helped, so I'm glad that I brought it because it did make a huge difference throughout this trip. My knees definitely hurt, and well, they don't hurt. I don't have the knee pain, but they are definitely inflamed, and I can feel the inflammation, especially at night. But other than that, like, my back's really held up, my shoulder's done well, my leg has done okay. It's been off and on, but it's done okay. So I'll do a full fibro chat kind of recap of the trip when I get home. But yeah, overall I've been really lucky on this trip. So like I said, there's no set plan. I'm just kind of wandering. So we'll see what I get up to. So let's go spend one more day walking around London and trying not to cry about it. So yeah, okay, let's go. I'm not ready to leave. I'm not ready at all. Okay, it's the end of the day on my last day. Everything's mostly packed and my bag is just underweight, so I hope my scale is accurate because I'll be really pissed if I have to pay an overweight baggage fee for a half a kilo. Everything is pretty much packed and there's still a bit of room in my carry-ons. I'm just waiting to hear back from my friend Alicia to see if she's going to be able to come by this evening. If not, I need to run over to her place because I've got some toiletries that it's not worth it to take back and some food stuff that I didn't use up. So I don't want to just put it in the trash. There's almost a whole thing of butter. So, and then yeah, it's just kind of relax for the rest of the night. Gonna do a foot mask. I brought some of those, so I've got one left. Figured I'll use it up. Although my feet don't hurt that bad today, which is good. And my knees held up too, I think because I was taking enough breaks in between all the walking. I just booked my taxi, so that's done. Taxi's gonna come get me at 10:30. Checkout's not until 11, but my flight's at 2:30 and it helps my travel anxiety to just get there early. Got a little bit of room for some shopping if I see something little at the airport. Today was nice. I walked around. I ended up not walking quite as far as I thought I would. I ended up, instead of going over towards the Tower of London like I did the other day, I ended up going towards the Royal Exchange and then down the road to One New Change in St. Paul's and stopped for a coffee at Costa, did some shopping. Hush phone. I'm leaving my phone on so I'll hear if Alicia texts. Went to Boots, went to Paper Chase, went to Ted Baker because there was one thing that I forgot I did kind of want. Just a little thing. Went to Accessorize. Didn't show you guys that in the vlog. And then walked around St. Paul's. I had wanted to go back to the Millennium Bridge, but it was starting to get dark and I was running out of time because I knew I wanted to go sit and have another drink, a tea at Cafe Nero and have one last piece of cappuccino cake. Yeah, so I decided not to go down to the Millennium Bridge because, I don't know, I was already feeling kind of sad and I just felt like if I went down there, it would just be too sad. I would just make myself too depressed. It already felt like I was saying goodbye to all my favorite sites and places, and I didn't want to be crying in the middle of the Millennium Bridge over the river, and it was cold. Today felt properly cold for the first time almost all trip. I think there was just one other day that I was here that it felt cold, that I felt like I needed to have my scarf completely bundled up. And I actually put gloves on for the first time this evening, walking over to the restaurant. Didn't do the Millennium Bridge, left that kind of unfinished. Usually I go by there multiple times in a trip, and this trip I only did it once. And there were a lot of other things. I never walked down along the South Bank. I never made it over by the London Eye. I didn't see, even though Big Ben isn't ringing and the tower is covered in scaffolding, I didn't make it over there either. Yeah. some things just didn't get done. I didn't go to any museums other than Kensington Palace, but I didn't go to the V&A or the National Gallery or the National Portrait Gallery, and I do like going to the Portrait Gallery. I did go to the British Museum. I did go with Alice, so thank goodness Alice and Tom came to visit, or I don't know that I would have gone to any museums. So yeah, it feels like I didn't do a lot of the things that I normally do, but there were also things, you know, like I wouldn't trade the day that I spent just wandering Covent Garden with Tamsin, or the day I spent in Primark and at the British Museum with Alice. So, and I knew that the day I went to Kensington was going to be an almost all day thing, and it was. So, you know, and then the conference took up 2 days, and then I got sick. So like, I kind of see where the time went, but it still just went by so fast. I can't believe 2 weeks have gone. I really, really can't. I'm not ready to get back to real life. I'm not ready to get back to daily writing on the dissertation. Although I do kind of miss it, and I feel like I have been re-energized by this trip. Seeing the Diana exhibition, attending the conference, talking to everyone that I talked to, the feedback I got on my paper. So I guess part of me is looking forward to getting back to my dissertation, but I don't know. It's the daily routine that I'm not quite, like, I wish I could work on my dissertation here. That would be way more fun. And I was thinking earlier when I stopped into Cafe Nero, which is my second coffee shop stop of the day. And then after that, I went to dinner at Cote Brasserie, which you will have seen, and it was delicious. And I treated myself to a glass of Kir Royale, which is really good, because I had my cake before dinner. I basically did dessert and then dinner. So yeah. But when I stopped at Cafe Nero, I was thinking, it kind of reminds me of, I think it was the first time I came to visit with my mom. I think it was that trip. It might have been the second time, but I'm pretty sure it was the first. And I did not want to go home because I didn't know really what I was going home to. I was nearly done with my master's degree, but I didn't know if I'd been accepted to a PhD program yet, and so my future just seemed really kind of blank. And that's how I feel now. I don't know. After May, I don't know what's going to happen. I can assume that I'll get a job. But like, I don't know what kind of job. I don't know what my salary will be. I don't know what kind of vacation time I'll have. I don't know how easy it will be to take these trips. I've been kind of spoiled that I have the academic calendar, so I get lots of time, not off, but my time is flexible, and so it makes traveling a little bit easier. That's just what scares me. The real world kind of begins after May, and I have no idea what it will look like. You know, everyone keeps saying I need to move here, and I don't disagree with that, but it's not that easy. If it was, I'd be living here already. I don't know. So it just makes me kind of sad that I don't have a next trip in mind. When I was here back in January, I knew that I was going to be applying to this conference, and I kind of thought or hoped that I'd be able to make this work, and then I did. But until I know what my job situation is and what my time off situation is, I can't plan another trip. Hopefully I can come back next October. Hopefully I get accepted to the conference again and I can do all that, but I don't know. And I hate not knowing. Drives me crazy not knowing. Anyway, I could ramble about this forever, and I'm sure I'll do a life update video at some point talking about the job search and all that stuff, because there's a lot that I haven't really filled you guys in on. But yeah, it's always harder leaving London when I don't have an idea of my next trip already planned out. It's always easier when I know, okay, I'll be here this time next year, or, you know, whatever. because then it's just resetting the countdown clock and I can look forward to that. This time there's just so much work that has to get done and so much that I have to accomplish before I can even think about coming here. Anyway, like I said earlier, my taxi is booked for the morning. It's supposed to get here at 10:30. I'm gonna try to get downstairs by 10:15, and then I'll take you guys to the airport with me and do like I did on the first day, but in reverse, going back to Arizona. I'm hoping it'll be another partially empty flight. I'm hoping it won't be completely full back in economy, because that was really nice flying over here. Fingers crossed, we'll see. And by the time you're watching this, I will be back in Phoenix, because I didn't want to spend, I've gotten behind. I didn't want to spend my last night editing anyway. So yeah, the last few videos, I still haven't edited Bonfire Night, which was Sunday. So I got really behind. So I've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I've got four? That's not good. So sorry I got behind, but I did pretty well. So yeah. Anyway, if you made it to this part of the vlog, put suitcase in the comments or leave me some suitcase emojis, since my suitcases are packed and I'm more or less ready to go. As ready as I'll ever be. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow in the final of the travel vlogs. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. The full playlist of the vlogs is linked in the cards at the very end, the last 20 seconds of the video. So if you want to relive the videos thus far, you can. And yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching this one. Bye-bye.